Hello everybody. Do you hear me okay? So I wanted to draw your attention to two situations that we raised at the Security Council in the afternoon in close consultations. Both of them are linked with potentially problematic issues which can become hot if nothing is being done. The first one is concerning Bosnia and Herzegovina, where the president of the Republika Srpska, one of the entities, constituent entities of the Republika Bosnia and Herzegovina, is being prosecuted because of the decisions of the illegitimate high representative, somebody called Mr. Schmidt. He is not legitimate because he was not approved by the Republika Srpska as it was supposed to happen, and also he was not approved by the Security Council. It's an issue that has certain history. It was quite heated in the Security Council at some point, but we warned that his actions would lead the country potentially to big problems, and that's what's happening right now. So this situation, when Mr. Dodik is being prosecuted, threatens stability of Bosnia and Herzegovina, and we decided to draw attention to the members of the Council to this very unhappy development. The second situation concerns the Republic of Moldova, where the head of the autonomous region of Gagauzia, Evgenia Gutsu, is being prosecuted. She was under pressure for some time, and the accusations towards her were right, but there was something in common with all these accusations, that there were no proof. So now she is accused of illegally financing electoral campaign, something like this. She's a mother of two small children, and she is now, after decision of the court, being put into prison for 7 years. This is very cruel, and this totally reflects the current situation in Moldova. The situation develops in a very bad direction after the presidential elections. Now they have plans to conduct parliamentary elections on the 28th of September, and they seem very problematic because some of the opposition parties were already banned from running at these elections for laughable reasons, but the whole situation is far from being laughable. And to give you an idea of how serious manipulations at the upcoming Moldovan elections are, I will only illustrate with one example. There are about from 300,000 to 500,000 Moldovans living in Russia. It is somehow believed in Moldova that they are more inclined to developing good relations with Russia, and they will make a choice towards better relations with my country. So for this 500,000 of Moldovan citizens, there are only 2 polling stations foreseen by Moldovan authorities. Each polling station can accommodate 5,000 bulletins. It means that out of these 500,000 people, only 10,000 will be able to vote. Just in comparison, the Moldovan diaspora in Italy is 270,000, and there are more than 30 polling stations. And this is the same picture in Europe. In Germany, 27, in other countries, more than 20. And despite all the calls of Moldovan opposition, the Moldovan authorities do not want to open polling stations in Russia because they are afraid that the votes cast there will sway the results towards something that they don't want to see. So we think that both situations deserve attention of the Security Council, which has also a preventive feature. So we have to prevent problems there, and that's why Security Council members should be kept aware of these very problematic developments.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ambassador. Those are 2 interesting issues, but I want to ask you what Russia's aim is in the upcoming talks between President Putin and President Trump, and if you can give us any details and tell us whether any meeting with Ukrainian President Zelensky is also expected. Thank you.
Well, Russia's aims are always peace and security in the world. They are not changing, and that's the same aim that we pursue in these kind of negotiations. I haven't heard about any meeting planned with President Zelensky, but I'm not in the loop. I think that these things are now being very actively commented through the channels of two presidents, and I don't want to be in the way there to distort this information or to give you any speculation in this regard. Thank you.
Do we have any timeline on when the meeting is possible, and do we have a possible location?
As far as I heard, there are a number of locations, but they agreed something that they don't want to disclose, and the timeline is, I think, next week, but that's again judging from what presidents said themselves in their comments. It's not my information. Yeah.
President Trump said he's going to impose more economic sanctions on countries who want to import Russian products like energy products. So countries like China, like India will be affected from that. So what's your response on that? And will President Putin talk about this with President Trump during the summit?
Frankly, I lost track at some point of all these statements about sanctions, introduced, not introduced, so it's very hard for me to follow. I'm rather following the agenda of the Security Council, and these issues are not on the agenda of this body. Thank you.
If I may. What actions are you ready to take, and are you considering sanctions against the government of Moldova?
I haven't heard about anything like this. I know that our relations right now are very shrinked, and at some moments even non-existing. There are a lot of problems in our bilateral relations because of the actions of Moldovan authorities. I heard about the actions that the Gagauzia parliament is ready to take. I heard that they today adopted a resolution urging the government to promote international campaign in defense of Miss Evgenia Gutsu, who is being prosecuted, and I heard that this kind of resolution will be also sent to the United Nations, so we will all receive it here.
Please come to the microphone.
And regarding Dodik, do you plan to...
Regarding what, sorry?
Regarding Dodik and his attempts of prosecution. So, do you intend to have open Security Council meeting about this, maybe with Serbia and other places in the region?
I can't exclude it. It will depend on how the situation develops there. There are regular meetings on Bosnia and Herzegovina. I think that we try to use them in the maximum way. We don't want to speculate on this, and we don't want heated discussion about this in the open right now. We just wanted to raise the awareness of the Security Council members of all the dangers that it entails, and we gave some additional information for their consideration that might bring them to the conclusion that they need to keep an eye on what is happening in a more intensive way.
Just so on the next planned meeting, do you anticipate to touch the topic of
on Bosnia?
Yes.
I think that's the scenario, yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ambassador. Israeli Prime Minister just announced that Israel will take over of all Gaza. What's the position now, do you think? What can be done here within the UN to stop such a step?
Was it announced during our meeting? Because I haven't heard this news so far. I know that there are plans, but I haven't heard that there is an announcement. But in any case, I think that our position is quite clear, as it is similar to position of quasi everybody in the Security Council. We think that this is a very bad step in an absolutely wrong direction, and we condemn this kind of actions. We did it from the outset, from the moment when these plans were announced and contemplated. They run counter to all the UN decisions on Palestine-Israeli conflict, we think that the only basis for solution of this conflict would be a two-state solution, which has been reconfirmed several times, including during the recent conference in New York that adopted very important decisions. So thank you, everybody. Thank you.